Meet the pure Classic C-D6i, a retro-styled yet modern all-in-one audio system combining internet radio, DAB+, FM, CD, Bluetooth 5.3 and more. So let's take a look. This is everything that comes inside the box. So you get the main unit itself, you get a bunch of plugs with both European and UK adapters, a remote control to control the whole unit so you don't need to keep getting up, and something you don't generally see nowadays is a set of batteries. If we take a look at the unit itself, it's a nice black ash finish which gives a nice vintage charm with a modern finish. And looking at the front, we have all the controls that we need. So we have two turn knobs just here, we have the CD audio here, and we have all the buttons down here. Also on the front we have a 2.4 TFT color display with a dimmable backlight, and the unit itself is not actually that heavy. It comes in at just 3.6 kilos. On the back we have an antenna which comes out like this, so we can use that for the radio. We have an auxiliary input, USB, and a 15-volt power adapter. Let's start by getting this all connected, and first we need to take the power unit and choose whether we need the European plug or the UK plug. We can pop the UK plug in and then click it, and then we can open up the cable to extend it for as long as we need. On the back right here we have the plug, so we can go and pop that in, and we should see some power coming to this screen right now. So the first things first, we're going to select the language, and you can use the scroll wheel on this side to go and turn that, so we can go up and down. Then we can just click it and that will then select the language, followed by using the scroll wheel to choose your time zone, so we can select GB, and then you can finally choose whether you want to connect it to a Wi-Fi network. Once you've joined it to the Wi-Fi, you can then select all your internet radio that you want to choose from. So right here you have the option of the countries that you're in, or you can choose internet only. For me, I can select Europe and then select United Kingdom. Working with this is quite easy. We have a nice standby screen on the front. We have the standby and the source, the back button, the play, the skip, and the going backwards. Favorites, if you want to pair a Bluetooth device on here, you can do that, and you can eject the CD drive too. So we have the volume control on the left hand side right here, and then we have the select button on the side. So we go and press the power button, and then that powers up. So it's on Bluetooth mode at the moment, which we don't want. We can go and select all the sources. We have DAB radio, FM radio, Bluetooth, USB, CD player, auxiliary in, kitchen timer. There's a sleep timer on here, and you can even set your alarms too. There's internet radio, podcasts, so there's a whole bunch of variety of things that you can use within this. To select one of them, you simply just go, for example, to DAB radio, you select it. We've already selected the region that we did earlier, and then we can go to station list. If we pick a DAB radio station, we can select it, and it's now starting the radio. You don't always necessarily need the aerial up at the back. It depends on what kind of radio. If you're using the FM radio, you are definitely going to need it. In terms of volume, it can go very loud. That is approximately about 50%, and even the sound quality that comes out of this is really nice. It has dual 3-inch speakers totaling 30 watts in power, so the speakers can definitely pack a punch. For the remote itself, it has all the settings at the top, so you can change any sources, and you don't need to get up and come closer to here. You have all the arrows along here, and you can use the select function, and then there's a whole bunch of presets that you can also set on this. This device is packed full of features depending on whether you're looking for a radio, something to plug in, Bluetooth, or even if you have some of those old classic CDs lying around, you can go and pop this in.